Yo, what up everybody? Mark Ellert here, and welcome to Intent versus Impact. Today I'm going to be talking to you about some etiquette, the do's and don'ts when you're traveling with people with different abilities. Let's check this out. Say me and a friend, we're hoofing it to go get some greasy cheeseburgers, or we're taking a walk to get some tasty adult beverages, drink responsible. Say we're hoofing it somewhere. I can tell when I'm walking with friends, there's a lot of times they're uncomfortable. They keep turning around and checking on me. They want to make sure that I'm kosher and doing good. So a lot of times when I'm walking with them, they get too uncomfortable and they feel like they're responsible for me. So basically at one point when I'm walking with someone, one of my pet peeves, they won't forewarn me or say anything. They'll just grab my arm and just start yanking me along with them. Now, one of the reasons why that's my pet peeve. So personally, being blind, I'm not going to see that coming. I'm not anticipating it. So actually the shock factor alone, when someone literally out of nowhere just kind of grabs me and starts pulling me along, I wasn't anticipating that. It's kind of like getting pulled out of my shoes. Woohoo! And also, another reason, it makes me kind of uncomfortable because it makes me feel like the person I'm traveling with doesn't trust me. They don't trust my ability to be able to just walk next to them or behind them and be able to just kind of do my thing. It's also a sense of loss of control. I'm blind. I can't see where I'm going, so it's really uncomfortable feeling to have somebody just be dragging you into the dark. Because literally, I can't see anything. It's pitch black. It's literally like getting pulled into the darkness, the oblivion. You just don't know what's coming and you're putting your trust into somebody else. It's one of those things, man. They don't trust me. I want to be able to trust them, but still, it kind of feels a little disrespected to me. It almost feels like they're treating me like an injured animal or something, that they kind of think I'm helpless and they just kind of want to drag me along. Plus, it doesn't make a lot of sense. They want to actually make sure that I'm okay. When someone is literally just towing me along, they're looking forward. They're literally just looking forward and going about their thing. They're pulling me behind them. They're not looking behind me. They're not checking on me to make sure that I'm okay. It's going to be more likely for me to trip over something. Because when they grab me and pull me, they usually grab my hand that has my cane in it, because that's stretched out in front of me already. So they see that and they bam, grab that and just start pulling me. Now that defeats the purpose of the cane. The cane is supposed to make me miss objects in front of me or avoid obstacles. When they grab my arm, it pulls my cane off the ground. So I literally now, I can't use my cane. I'm getting no information from my cane on the ground, and they're looking forward, pulling me along, so it's more likely for me to trip over an obstacle. There's also, when someone's pulling me, their hand is on my arm. If their body goes up or down a level, I can't be able to feel it. In that medium, in the long 2 arm length, it's easy for that information to get discombobbled and actually miscommunicated. So when they step up or down, I'm not going to know it, and I'm not going to have my cane to remind me to know that. So it's most likely that Mark's going down too. So hey, any of my visually impaired people out there, if you have a similar experience, advocate for yourself. Say something. Be like, hey, you know what? I'm a human being. I have the right to do this and say something on my own. Don't subject yourself to being dragged along and possibly getting hurt. A good way to do it is stop. Like, hey, excuse me, I appreciate it. I know you're trying to help, but a good way to help is actually let me follow you. That's what I like to do. With my visual impairment, a good way for me to get some mobility navigation and some cues is I'll put my left hand on their right shoulder. I will follow like 1 arm length behind them. Because then also when they step up or down, I can feel their body level go up or down a level, so I can anticipate and know a stair is coming. Also, when they turn, I can be able to feel their trajectory and know which way they're going, so I can actually accommodate and make that turn. It's also good that I still have my cane in my right hand. Left hand is on the shoulder and I'm just, flying co-pilot doing my thing, and I have the cane to avoid obstacles and know when things are coming. Because another reason why when someone just grabs me and is towing me along, it can be problematic because, again, that's a long distance. You got 2 arms, that's a long medium. Say for instance, if they take a fast left-hand turn or something, they cut it real tight, I have that whole arm length to be able to go wide actually. And so I'm not going to be able to sense that quick turn. I'm going to be going wide and wham, running into something. So again, hey, I'm not trying to complain here. Mark's getting upset. I'm just letting you guys know we appreciate the help, but it's good to ask questions. It's really good to make sure the impact is what you desire, everybody. Intent versus impact. This is Mark Ellert. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Until next time, I catch you on the flip side. Keep it sexy.